Hi, this is Benazir. I'm here discussing the functions of the elite and the Illuminati within this world. The elite and their function. The elite is specifically in power of the structure of how and of what this reality within the world system operates. In other words, the elite is in charge of the structured foundation format of the world system within the manifestation of corporations and businesses. In other words, the elite are the ones that provide the structure within which the world system operates for human beings to be organized through providing job opportunities and work, where you give yourself to the system and receive from the system the operation within and as which the world system moves as businesses and corporations. This is the function of the elite within this world. Their position within the world system is businesses and corporations, the structural foundation upon which the world system moves, which presents human beings with the opportunity of work, where you give yourself to the system then gives to you, and you receive that which you give. This is the operational function of the world system. The Illuminati and their function. The Illuminati are in power of the underground, meaning they are in charge of generating money through means of war, through means of force, through means of gangs, and through means of, those are the three main manifestations within and as the world system for which the Illuminati are responsible for, which is referred to as the underground, as gangs, force, and war, for the generation of money. So both the elite and the Illuminati together with money in itself form a triangle. We have the elite at this corner, the Illuminati at this corner, and then money at the top point. Money which is at the moment in and as the manifestation of banks within the world system. So the elite and the Illuminati together work according to the banking system. And both the elite and the Illuminati are the ones that are in charge of the world system for generating money. Now the elite, as I've explained, is responsible for and in power of corporations and businesses within this world. as the structured foundation of the world system upon which it moves, and you, the one that is being provided for by providing you with a job or work opportunity within and as the businesses and corporations that exist within this world, you are part of that movement because you give to the system, to the world system, by working for businesses and corporations. And then you receive money. So it's the give and receive cycle of the world system through businesses and corporations for which you work, for which the elite are responsible. And this is how the elite generates money within the world system, which moves through the banks. Then you have the Illuminati. The Illuminati generate money through and for the banks within and as the world system through being in power of and in charge of the underground, which is force, police, security, war in itself, and gangs as mobs, and various other forms of groups that specifically deal in arms and drugs. Yes. And through firearms, weapons, and drugs being distributed through war and gangs, mobs, and security and police, money is generated through and for the banks. And this is the elite and the Illuminati's function within and as the world system, as the primary source of the generation of money as banks for and as the world system, which operate the world system within and as which you exist. Thank you very much. This is Benazir.